Okay. This is the way to start Christmas Eve with some honey cheesecake, raspberries, cup of tea, and my 25 favorite books, plus or minus a couple. I'll start with, how about the feel-good books? Let's start with those. So, this one, Healing Words, Larry Dossey. It's an incredible book about prayer. And he's got another one, The One Mind is his newest, and it's a symbiosis of all of his books. Very, very highly recommended. I'll put most of these in some notes with links. Then there's Rupert Sheldrake, The Presence of the Past, New Science of Life. Basically, he hypothesizes that evolution and God and everything is he terms it morphic resonance, that we resonate to the ultimate being, and that's what causes evolution and everything. Very, very interesting, good reading. This is my favorite food writer, The Omnivore's Dilemma. He's got another one out. He's got all of his books are absolutely fabulous. I recommend all of them. All of these are available on Audible. So if you need a gift, get a platinum membership. It's $250, gives you 25 books. It's the best deal you get. You can download them anytime you want. You can return them anytime you want. I've been doing it for 20 years. I love it. So this is probably my most favored author. Psychology author. Psychology, spirituality. Scott Peck, and this is his most famous book, The Road Less Traveled. But this is one of my favorite that not a lot of people know about. Denial of the Soul. It's about the argument against euthanasia. It's a very interesting book. Then the two books, the most influential books on my whole working life, Zig Ziglar's Secrets of Closing the Sale, and Zig Ziglar on Selling. This is one of his later books, but this is more of a philosophical book. This is direct. This is like stuff you can use every day. Basically, that was my Bible. Is regarding sales. Then this is a very good book about goal setting, Psycho-Cybernetics, one of the very first ones to come out. And this is another Larry Dossey, The Extraordinary Healing Power of Ordinary Things. Very good book about spirituality, and a lot of science in here too, because the guy is a medical doctor. This is one of the most influential books all over the world, Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill needs no introduction. And this is a great book on the perils of public education. Everyone should educate themselves on what public education has done and is doing to society. Written by a teacher from New York. This is a great book about how to deflect bad attitudes. But particularly people that bully you. Really, is kind of bullying. It's a very, very good anti-bullying book. And this, Lessons from the Art of Juggling, is a very good leadership book. My favorite books on government. This is by far the favorite. What has government done to our money? This is a out-of-print book, actually, so you won't find this, and it's not in audio either. But it's if you find it, you can get some used ones around. How I Found Freedom in an Unfree World, Harry Brown, very good book. And this one is incredible. Every American should read this and vote for politicians based on this, the Fair Tax book. They provide an incredibly convincing story about eliminating the income tax and flat tax. And my favorite fiction, well, that would have to be my favorite fiction. It's hard to say, but this would definitely be. I've got a couple that are favorites of mine. I cannot find them in my library at the moment. This is a great book, Brave New World, a classic by Aldous Huxley. This is a great feel-good book, Tuesdays with Morrie. And this is an interesting book. I really found this fascinating because of my time in the outdoors and just a fascinating book on survival. Between a Rock and a Hard Place. Aaron Ralston's also been made into a movie. That's not fiction. Sorry, that's like autobiographical. This is an incredibly overlooked book. C.S. Lewis, The Great Divorce. You won't find it on Audible, unfortunately, or I haven't checked in a while. They may have it now, but it's an incredible book, and I'm not even going to tell you what it's about, but it has to do with religion. A lot of people aren't aware. C.S. Lewis, he wrote a tremendous amount of books on Christianity. Not only his famous children's stories, but he had some tremendous books on Christianity. I like all of them. This is probably Wayne Dyer's first really popular book, and I thought it was very good, Pulling Your Own Strings, about self-motivation. This is a great book about marketing, positioning. Blink, Malcolm Gladwell, very good writer. And then, if you want to just get into some fun stuff, this was the book that kind of introduced me to magic, Penn and Teller's Cruel Tricks for Dear Friends. If you just glance at it like this, it's hard to read, but if you get unhypnotized, then it's no problem reading it. It's got some fun tricks in there. Then this is a great book on ambigrams. Not that you're maybe so interested in it, but this is the most famous ambigram drawer. He made ambigrams famous in Dan Brown's. I think it was, what was it called? Demons and something or other. Anyway, it was a very good movie with. I can't remember now. Anyway, John Langdon. It's got some great ambigrams. And then, this is a great travel book. Ohne Wörter book, without words. And it's just basically It's got everything grouped so you can make your sentences out of pictures, and it's big enough to fit in your pocket, and it's waterproof. Pretty good idea. I didn't think of it. And then there are these two books which you won't find on Amazon. You won't find them even in a bookstore or anywhere. How to Turn Dirt into Money and Free Me. Who are you and what do you want? You can get those if you private message me. This is an interesting book. Avoid. The whole thing is written without using the letter E. And that's about it for now. We'll just say bye to our cheesecake and to our kitty. And the sun's trying to peek out of the rain out there. And have a Merry Christmas.